Alright, now you've created the code for your project. The coding on your computer, you should see the variables, the setup, and then the loop. Now we're going to take a look at the wiring. In your starter packs, you'll see that you have an Arduino, a breadboard, an LED, a resistor, and some wires. Alright, now let's wire up your Arduino. The LED has a long wire and a short wire. It also has a flat side on one side of the light. The flat side with the shorter wire is always going to be the negative side. The longer side is the positive side. Your breadboard has 5 connector rows, 2 columns, and the connections in these rows run left to right. There's no vertical connections in any of these rows. So if you plug in a row up here and a row down here, there's no connection. We're going to take our LED and plug it into 2 different rows. We'll keep track of which side is which by keeping track of the flat side on the LED. That'll tell us it's the negative side. We have a resistor that is a 220K resistor, and that 220K resistor is going to be used to keep from overloading the light. We'll plug it into the positive side of the LED and then a separate row. Now we can keep all of our connections organized. The next connections we'll make are to connect it to the Arduino board. Using a green wire, which is the common symbol for ground, we're going to plug into the negative side of the LED, and then we're going to plug it into the ground in the Arduino board. You can find the ground and the Arduino board in 3 different locations. On the left hand side of the board, there's 2 locations. On the right hand side of the board, there's 1 location. It doesn't matter which one you use. The next connection we'll make is on the positive side of the Arduino. I'm going to plug it in onto the side of the resistor, and then pin 13 because that matches the variables in our coding. Now you've completed the wiring. Now we've finished wiring the board. We did this without any kind of power supply, and that's always the safe way to do it. Now we're going to connect the power supply. I have the USB cable connected to my computer, and now I'm going to plug it into the board. The LED and some lights might blink on the board, and that's just it powering up and initializing. Now we're going to upload the code. On your computer screen, there's an arrow pointing to the right. If you hold your mouse up to it, it says upload. By clicking that arrow, it will upload the code. In the bottom left hand corner, you can see it where it says compiling, uploading, and then done uploading. When it says done uploading, you're good to go. If you look at the Arduino board, in the wiring, the code has been uploaded. We now have a blinking LED. Every second it blinks on, and then it blinks off. Now that we've completed the project, let's take a look at some of the changes we can make. The first line of code is the variables section. The variables section is where we said that 13 pin turns on and off the LED. We can change that to any pin, 0 through 13. We'll change it to 9. So I've made that change. Now we'll take a look at the Arduino board and we'll move the pin to pin 9. I disconnected the Arduino board for changing the wires. Now I'll plug the Arduino board in, and you'll see that the LED doesn't work. I'll then click the upload button again. We'll see it compile the sketch, upload the sketch, and then we'll see the LED blinking again. Now let's take a look at how to change how long the LED is both on and off. This is done in the loop section. When it says high, the light is on, low, the LED is off. If we change the delay to 5, that's now 5,000 milliseconds or 5 seconds. We can now click upload, and the LED will now blink 5 seconds on and 1 second off. We can also adjust the off time. We can change that to 5 as well. So 5,000 milliseconds off, and then it'll be back to 5,000 milliseconds on. I'll click upload. The Arduino uploads, and now we're 5,000 on and 5,000 milliseconds off. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for taking the time to learn about the Arduino.